Yum Eman si Ludnarv Yerdua. I ma a Iram Opaz. DNA I ma a Hisips Max Rojan. I ma a Pilf Retlack. It was quite a few years ago when I realized that I was a flip talker, if you will, which is reversing the speech and words. And how I discovered this was I was one of those weird kids that liked spelling a lot in my free time, and after being in a couple spelling bees, I was bored on a road trip, and I decided that I thought it would be fun to flip the letters in the signs that I saw going by. And so I would sit there and I would kind of flip the stop would be pots, and I'd be like, oh, that's cool. And so I did this more and more, and it's become much easier, and now I can just say it at the flip of a hat. I prefer maximum of 4 syllables, preferably not too long or crazily spelled. I personally prefer up to 3 syllables, but that's for easy flippage. The reason why I flip, the driving force, my motivation to flip talk, I would say, is it usually gets quite a good response from my peers. They say, oh cool, how'd you do that? And I just say, you know, just something I do, one of my special talents. I guess I find it pretty cool to see what words are backwards. I don't know, it may be a weird enjoyment of mine, but I think it's neat to find the backward sound of specific words. To practice my flip talking, usually I will ask my friends at least once a day to sit me down, probably before dinner when I'm hungry, when I'm more aggressive, I guess you could say. I'll have them sit me down, ask me a few words. The ones I stumble on, write them down, go home and practice, get them down. Yeah, no dinner, no food for at least a day, if I'm really trying to get the words right. So.
Is there a specific diet that flip talker eats? Because I'm sure, you know, as most athletes,
you need a lot of food.
Diet is important to the talent.
A lot of food and a lot of the sweet stuff. Go through one of these a day. Yeah, I'm an RA here at ISR, floor 7. Heaven on 7, if you will. Best floor in ISR, hands down. But yeah, actually, it helps me mediate violent fights. All the fights we have on my floor, to go up to people, just start flipping words, catches their attention, stops them from fighting, makes them listen to me. Just say, like, bread backwards. I'll say derb or pots, and they'll be so caught off guard they won't know what to do. Stop fighting, and usually they make friends afterwards. Right now, we're going to quiz some people that I do not know, and see if I can flip the words that they give me. And let's go. Okay.
Microphone.
Microphone. Enop Orksum. Enop Orsum.
Charisma.
That would be Am Sirac.
Collegiate.
Collegiate. Oof. Okay. It's Etag Elok. Excuse me. Etag Elok. There you go.
How about stereo induction?
Actually, that's not too difficult. Stereo induction would be Noit Cudney Oirets. And yeah, that's right.
Consternation. I don't know.
Oh shit. A consternation. How about Noitan Itznak?
Inebriated.
Inebriated. Okay, this is a bit tougher, I have to admit. Inebriated. It's deter. Shit. Just wait a second. Inebriated. Deter. This is actually not too hard, so this is pretty embarrassing. Breated. Deterb any. Deterb any. That's that. Flip talk and I live life. So, until next time, I hope I've inspired you to do what you love. Even through the struggles and the strife. It's worth it in the end because you gotta be who you are.
Any advice for future flip talkers?
Turn it around, flip it, and reverse it. The words of Missy Elliott. Just live by them.